Hey, what's up everybody? BDF 44 coming at you another video. Alright, so all three of my videos that I just made are still uploading, and because of the neighborhood issues with uploading or whatever the heck this is that makes everything upload so slow on the side of town, I can't talk for 12 minutes right now. But I'm probably about 18 minutes away from the hotel, so I'll be good. I am very grateful. I walked around this walked around this neighborhood for a good 2 hours, 3 hours looking for fruit, and found a market that finally sold some, man, and they take EBT, they take everything I need, so I had no complaints, man. No complaints at all. I got my fruit, I bought myself some turkey, and the turkey was cheap. 3 slices of turkey breast for like $2. I was like, yo, the only reason why I didn't buy more is because I didn't want to ask the lady to slice anymore after she had already made the slices for me. But I told them I'm coming back. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna know this black face, because let me tell you, y'all the only people that sell any fruit in the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood. And so you best believe I'm gonna come back when I'm done with this fruit, and I'll probably be back over here in the next couple of days. I got myself some lettuce. And there's some falafel bread, I think is what it was, that I had with my meal last night that I really like, but I don't want to overdo it because I do have rice and plenty of it. So my rice situation is straight. My oatmeal situation will be straight because I got the fruit to go with it. They had my gala apples, they had some bananas, not quite ripe, but I don't care, it's fine. I know another market around the corner, I saw him with his bananas. I could eat his bananas, I can go over there and get his. I probably won't though, but yeah, man, go home and make some rice. I didn't give myself any salad dressing, it's gonna be kind of bad for that, but I just wanted to make sure I got myself some fruit and some vegetables and some turkey to go with the rice, and that'll be good enough to get me through the week. With the fridge there, I definitely have the ability to refrigerate things, so that makes it easier to keep the fruit and keep the turkey fresh and all of that. So it's only 3-cent thin slices of turkey, so I know that ain't enough food but for one day, but I can always make this trip again. Even if I come back today, it ain't gonna be nothing to do that. But that's what I'm gonna be having for breakfast. Honestly, I don't think I want to try to crack open one of these green bananas. I don't think so. But I'm just thankful that they actually exist, that a market around here actually exists where people can buy some fruit. And they're the only ones, y'all. They're the only ones in the whole circumference. And there ain't nothing but neighborhoods over here. Ain't nothing but everything that you would otherwise need to live. It's people, you know, buildings and apartment buildings. I don't know how these people are eating properly. They gotta have it delivered to them or trek outside of the city. So that's why this market is such a service to the community. I made sure they know it too. I was like, man, I'm very thankful for y'all market. Very thankful. Like, I don't know if people come in here speak in that terms. I don't know if that's something you see very much. But for me and how seriously I take my health right now, how seriously I take my nutrition right now, this was gonna be a big problem for the next couple of weeks if I couldn't find that market. Big problem. So that didn't cost me a single dime because I didn't have it delivered, and they did take EBT, so I don't have to worry about eating. Like I said, I got plenty of rice that'll carry me probably for the next 2 weeks, the way I eat portions of rice. Same thing with the oatmeal. The oatmeal is gonna last. So I'm not worried about that. I just needed something to go with them because ain't no way I'm eating oatmeal without sweetening them up, and I'm not putting sugar in it. So y'all see how your boy move, man. I'm serious about my health, man. I don't really look at it to say because of it I'm gonna live a long life. You can get hit by a bus. I just want my moments to be good. I want to be able to walk these streets for 3 hours and not be tripping, and that's exactly what's happening right now. My body's fine. The only thing that kind of hurts is my stomach, and that's because I did some crunches and stuff and some squats this morning that you know, I know people probably already know this, but I'm just finding it out. But depending on how your legs are positioned when you squat will determine how much pressure goes into your stomach. And what people who are looking for lower abs and upper abs, a lot of that has to do with your squat, man. Because I didn't start seeing that type of definition until I started strengthening my legs. Once I started strengthening my legs, and I started looking like these underwear models. You ain't gonna look like them underwear models just doing crunches, bro. You need to be crunching and squatting, mostly squatting. So I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about in that regard because I'm finding out what works for me. And nothing's better than a full body workout at the gym. Don't get it twisted. Full body equipment will have you looking sharp. But if you're somebody like myself who don't want to be around a lot of people all the time, yeah, the type of stuff you want to do is squatting, man. Squatting off your backside and lifting off your chest. You do those two things consistently enough, you look like you want to look. And stretch. Do not do no squatting without stretching. You do that, especially if you don't have the muscle to represent it, and you're going to pay for it with an injury. Don't do it. Stretch. I would encourage people to stretch before you even start your workout regimen. If you've never worked out before, you've never stretched before, stretch for about a week and a half before you even start working out. I'm serious. I don't care if you can't reach past your knees. Wait until you get some used to what stretching is actually about. Because if you don't, the injury that you're going to suffer will set you back, and as if you never did anything. And the fact that you're new to it will make it so that you probably won't want to return to it. So that's a real thing, man. Please stretch, everybody. Stretch if you can, and if you have leg issues and stuff like that, you know, this is probably, I'm not the person to listen to. But for those of us who are able-bodied, who want to get in shape, who've never had muscle on our body, who's always been maybe big or what have you, stretching, water, cardio, food intake that doesn't have sugar, grease, processed food, all different types of stuff. It will keep you from looking what you want to look like and feeling how good you want to feel. And so with all the dietary issues that I've had as of late, I have to eat this way, but it works because I want to eat this way. So it ain't a problem. But yeah, man, I'm big on nutrition now, man. I don't want to look like I'm 40 at 40, y'all. I'm 39. I look like I'm 31, I believe. I don't want to gas it up, but I do believe I look a lot younger than I do, and it's because, and it ain't because I ain't taking on the stresses of someone who does have this age. I'm just stressing my head off. But it's because I have good habits right now, and exercise and nutrition. So that's what's gonna keep us alive. Feeling as good as the quality of life as we want, man. It ain't just about getting money, bro. I was looking at my brother King Yellow over there in Chicago, man. I want him to lose weight, bro. He scares me the way he look right now. Just a photo of him standing up. He's you know, I'm not trying to single the man out, but you know what I mean. When you appreciate people and what they do in your life, you just want to see them live long-lasting lives. It was something about how he looked very recently, and he didn't look healthy to me, you know. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, I want everybody to get healthy, man. I don't care what walk of life you're in, whether you're on my side of the track or a hedgie or something like that. I don't care, bro. We need to be able to live properly because everybody's raising somebody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's raising somebody. Everybody's part of a village that's going to raise the children. So you gotta take care of your body, take care of your mind, and that will trickle down to how you handle all of your responsibilities and all that you have to do for that child. I guarantee you. It all trickles down. Decision making, everything. If you have the right food in your system, you will think clearly, or you'll think much more clearly than maybe you would if you eat a bunch of garbage. I know it from experience. So yeah, man, that's something I'm big on. I want to share all these different concepts with y'all. I was complaining about how I couldn't find any fruit on the way here, but of course God made it so. But I found what I needed, as he always does, and I got the exercise that I otherwise need to offset the fact that I'm not getting the exercise that I would otherwise want. So this walk provides that exercise, and I've been walking a lot lately. Very happy about that. And the relief I feel right now walking down the street to get what I needed, even though I couldn't find it, I tell you, I was so happy. I just got through listening to my favorite song of this era, Flights Booked by Drake. The song sounds so damn good in my phone as I'm walking down the street trying to find this place. It's just, you know, it feels better to not have these stresses on my head about being evicted or waiting for sheriffs to come, or you know, having to go to the courtroom, whether or not they're gonna give me the eviction, stay of eviction, filling out paperwork. My initial anxieties when I was first told I had to go to the library. God, that was hard for my brain, hard for my mindset based on the isolation I was used to. And the comfort I allow myself to feel in that little isolation. And so now that I'm liberated from all of that, like I told y'all yesterday, I feel like more like myself. I feel like more the kid that lived on Dunsmuir than I do the guy that lived in Lenox right now. I could pretty much go anywhere and do anything, and I'm just glad that my mind is cooperating in that regard. You know, it can get easy to fall into old traps and nonsense, but at the end of the day, you want to maintain what it is you know works for you, so that you can have things that you have, you know, worry about, not have to be compounded by your body also tripping on you at the same time. I'm very fortunate that I'm healthy while I'm going through this. I think if I had high blood pressure over the last couple of weeks, if I had a bad heart, assuming I don't, you never know, but type of things, if I was in a bad space with that, who knows what this stress coupled with my natural ability to be anxious would have done. I might have had something medically go wrong or something. So I'm telling y'all, man, it's that for which the Lord has blessed me to help myself in changing my habits that I didn't grow up with. You know, my mother understood we always needed fruits and vegetables for every meal. My great-grandmother Blanche told us that we better have fruits. You ain't got no vegetables on that plate? That's how we were raised there. So we knew that. And that's part of why I have that understanding. But I carried it. I took it to a different level, and I'm thankful, man. And so that's another thing. I'm blessed to have family. My mother, who didn't drink coffee, didn't smoke, didn't drink none of that. It helps. But if you do come from a lifestyle or a lineage where they do that, and they have those type of more traditional vices, then you're kind of more susceptible to the ills of what comes with this than somebody who didn't have that. So that's why it's important that you guys even more so work against those habits to keep you healthy. Same thing with drugs. You got drugs in, your family, your mom, your dad, they were drug addicts or whatever. You can't be dabbling in drugs, fam. I done seen what it does. I know some people firsthand, they lost their mind completely. Way crazier than me. Way crazier than me, with respect. But it is what it is, and drugs messed them up, and it's because there may have been some drug use in their past with their family. So I just want to encourage everybody with the last minute of this video I can upload that taking care of yourself in this area will help you manage everything else that you got to deal with. And there's no reason for us to be agreeing to cultures that are meant to kill us. There's no reason for that anymore. We know better. You listen to BDF tell you better if you've never heard of knowing better. So let's put some good stuff in our body. It tastes good enough. We just got to cook it good enough. And I promise you, you'll get used to eating healthy, man. You don't have to eat grease. You don't have to fill yourself with lard and all kinds of stuff, sugar, all that stuff. Not good for you, man. And it's put out there for you to purchase, cheap enough for you to buy it, so that it'll do exactly what it does to you when it does wrong. So understand that. Fill yourself up with the best stuff. Learn how to farm on your own if you have the ability to do so. It's the best thing in the world for you. So that's pretty much what I got, man. I'm thankful, I'm blessed, and I'm trying to pay it forward. BDF 44. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.